I still want to swap out the motor for a two-stroke 50, like a KTM 50. Huh? They're going even slower than I am. That's saying something. I mean, like, holy cow. I can't pass. I don't have enough power. Good grief. Okay. If 6 horsepower is stuck behind you, you're too slow. You put your signal on for all the way up there? Yeah, I'm turning there too. I got my hand up. Boy. They're gonna be here a while because I can't turn on this street when there's a lot of people. After this guy. Are you gonna turn in front of me? You are. I called it. That's why I let off the throttle. Because I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'm pulling into the park and ride. I'm meeting my mom here at the park and ride. So I thought we could come here early. I could goof around. And yeah, I can goof around and we can I can talk about why I don't have my KLX. So this is KLX 351 idle problems resolution. I assumed it was a jetting issue because it was hard starting and the way it would act once hot. And the erratic idle seems like a jetting issue, right? Yeah, it wasn't a jetting issue at all. Then, under hard acceleration, it would hit these, like, flat spots. There's a lot of gravel here, a lot of loose rocks, so I can't really do anything crazy. That, and it's like 40 degrees outside. But, you know, whatevs. Anyway, so I thought that's what it was. Ooh, big bump. Oh. But it wasn't either of that, because it would, like, you'd hit a spot, and the RPMs would go for a second, but it would act like a slipping clutch or something, and it would kind of, like, bog, and then it would go again, and I thought either my float height is set wrong, or it's the clutch, but it's not the clutch, because I just replaced the springs and plates with aftermarket EBC heavy-duty. Because I figured if I put the big bore kit in there, I should probably put a little heavier duty clutch plates and springs, so I did. Well, I didn't. I paid somebody to, because I'm a total dork. Whatever. I'm not like other people who can do their own work. I've tried. I do a little bit. I know, sort of, but I don't. You know, head knowledge is a lot different than experience, and so I get uncomfortable when it comes to actually doing it myself. So that's the long and short of that. Basically, that's what I thought it was, but it wasn't the clutch. Everything is set right on the clutch. Clutch is in good condition. Look at all that sand. That's not what it was. So, long story short, both of those problems are caused by the same thing. And I want to give a big shout out to the Garden Snake and 49ccscoot.com gearheads, because those two both said the same thing. Your exhaust valves out of spec. And I knew they were a little tight. I didn't realize how bad they were. They were really bad. So my exhaust valves were way too tight. They weren't even on like the tight end of in spec. They were like super crazy tight. So I'm having a coworker adjust that for me. He's doing the valve adjustment for like $60 because that's a reasonable price for a valve adjustment. And he's taking care of that. But when he got the cams out, he noticed that my decompression spring is like shot. Like there's like no spring to it. It lets go at like 200 RPM. So that explains the hard starting. We thought it was jetted too lean. No, just there basically is no decompression spring, which explains the ridiculously hard starting. So we take care of both of those, and voila! Suddenly we've got that'll be easier starting. The trouble is we didn't have. It's like a $3 part, but we didn't have the spring in stock, so we had to order it. So it should be here like next Tuesday or Wednesday. So he'll put that in. He's like, I mean, I can put it back together as is now, but well, why? We have to take the cams right back out anyway to put the spring in. So why don't you just let me keep it at my house for a few more days, and when the spring comes in, I'll slap that in, put the cans back in, and you're good to go. It should be a lot. He's gonna do another leak down test for me while he has it, just to see if that fixed it, because it pretty much failed to leak down. And we thought it was the rings, but the rings are brand new. So it could be because they were brand new and not broke in yet or whatever. That was a few thousand miles ago. So he's going to test it again with the valves adjusted. And if it still sucks, then we'll see. It could need new valves. Or it could need new something. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know about bikes. I know a little bit, but I don't know much. I know just enough to get myself in trouble, which is why I'm still willing to pay someone else to work on it, because then I'll know it's done right. That's sort of my theory. I'd rather pay someone, and when I'm not comfortable doing something, you'd say, but it's easy. If only you knew how easy it was, you could just do it. Yeah, but you know what? Like, for me, that's like me running sound. I'll walk in on somebody who's filling in as a sound tech who really doesn't know what they're doing, and they're just there to kind of fill in, because all they know is how basically they can turn on the board, and they like can't hear anything, and they're like, why can't I hear anything? Why? Piece of shit. I hate you so much.